Hello, welcome to the second module in the six-figure email marketing mastery course. You know something? In online marketing, there are basically two components that you will always require to make money. No matter what you are promoting, whether Amazon, JVZoo, ClickBank, Warrior Plus, network marketing, high ticket offers, or whatever, there are two components that make up your least monetization funnel and campaign. All right, you want to see this? All right, let's dive in. Right. Now, these two components are your conversion funnel and a successful email marketing campaign. You see, your successful email marketing campaign. You see, now the goal of this course is to make you have an email, is to make you an email marketing ninja. Seriously, you know. Now, after this course, you're going to be a master at email marketing, especially if you apply what I share with you in this course. And like I said before, spend 80% of your time and your effort applying what you learn from this course, and 20% learning on this course. Right. Now let's look at how to set up powerful email marketing campaigns with some methods that are so powerful. I'm telling you, they are so powerful. They actually require a weapon permit, because you see, this is what everybody should be doing right now. This is exactly what everybody should be doing, right? And you're here right now. Congrats. All right, now let's dive in. And now I want to show you two models of email marketing campaign. These are the two models that are employed, that marketers are deploying right now. And I want to tell you something. Now, the first is the erratic model, and the second is the launch model. Right? Now, let's talk about the erratic model. Now, the erratic model is a model that you see all around the industry. Oh, in fact, over 98.97% of online marketers, this is exactly what they're doing in their business. What they do is you send offers anytime you feel like sending offers. You send content. Now you can continue sending content and continue sending offer, and wish, depend on luck to get conversions, depend on luck, to get you what you want. Right? Now, the erratic model is an email marketing model where a previous email is unsystematically related to the next email. So you are guessing what your customer or your prospect wants. You see, so this is a guess. So you guess, and you send an email based on your guess. Right? Now, what if you are in a you are in a condition, or you are in a situation whereby you are rightly informed about the right kind of email to send, and you program it in such a way, right, that it gets you conversions. And that's what I want to show you here. Right? Now, the launch model. This is where you want. This is what you want to do. The launch model. Now, this is an email marketing campaign model in which a previous email is systematically related to the next email in such a way that the email campaign builds up to an event. Now, you remember in the last module I told you that all your campaigns should build up to an event. It should be organized in such a way that it builds up to a particular event, and that event is your pitch. That event is your sale. Right? Now, you can engineer your email campaigns in such a way that it builds up to your sale. It builds up to a sale, right? And that's what I want to show you here. The launch model is by far the only way you need to succeed in online marketing. Now, this is what I am doing, and this is what my clients are doing. This is the main reason we are killing it, right? Or we're making it in the online, with email marketing. Right? Now, let me show you this. Now, if you want to automate cash coming into your business, what you need to do, now I want to show you what how the launch model works. Now, you preload your autoresponder in such a way that every time as to make it appear like you're launching a new product from your lab. And I'll show you how to do that. So what you do is you set up your email campaigns like a launch. It doesn't matter what you're promoting. It might be a ClickBank product, JVZ product, it might be your own product, whatever it is. You program your email campaigns in such a way that it looks like you are launching a new product. You understand? So your emails are programmed like a launch, not like just offers sent, right? So in this campaign, in this launch model, you build a relationship within the launch. You build a pre-framing, you do a pre-framing, and you do a pitching, right? You create it in such a way that everything winds up in your offer, right? It winds up in your offer. And and this will create anticipation, positive expectancy, and ultimately customer response. You see that the response of your list will increase, because in that campaign, I'm going to show you exactly how you set up this launch model and have your results. Now, your prospects will literally thank you for having them on your list and marketing to them, right? And marketing to them. They will literally shake hands with you, virtually shake hands with you, and tell you, thank you very much for having me on your list. Thank you very much for having me. Now, I want to tell you something. When I started in this industry, I signed into a lot of programs here and there, and I received bunch of emails. Now, I noticed there was this guy whom I was always opening his email. In fact, every day I was always watching for the next email. I was watching, and there's sometimes a week he wouldn't send any. He wouldn't send any email. And I was always watching for his emails. You know why? He always arranged his emails in such a way that it looked like he was going to deliver value to me. And anytime I couldn't get his offer, I felt bad. I felt like, oh, I should have gotten that. I think I lost something for not getting his offer. Because this is a pro, and he's giving me pro advice. He's giving me professional advice. So I should, if I want to help myself, if I really want to make money online, I should take this up. And what he did, and what he did was that he would arrange his email campaigns in such a way that it would end in a launch. Now, most of the time he was launching his product. He was a guru. He was launching his products, and there's sometimes you wouldn't get an email from him in probably a month. He wouldn't say anything. And right now, watch this. What if you could engineer? Now, you're not launching the product. You're not creating your own product. You're an affiliate. You could arrange your email campaigns in such a way that would appear like a launch. You add urgency, you add everything that is required. And I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm going to show you how to set it up step by step in this module. Right? You okay with that? All right. Now, let's go. Now, you can preload your autoresponder. Now, this model follows the two-week email cycle rule. We use 14 days as the time window for each campaign. Each campaign lasts for a period of 14 days. You get it? Each campaign lasts for a period of 14 days, and after 14 days, you start another campaign. After 14 days, you start another campaign, right? I'm going to show you how this campaign incorporates content, incorporates pre-framing, incorporates speech, incorporates scarcity, incorporates everything within 14 days, right? And your list is going to be thanking you for your offers. You like that? All right. Now, you can preload your autoresponder every 14 days and print money all year long, every 14 days. And, you pick a product to promote, right? I I want to assume that if you're in this course, you already have a product to promote. If you don't have a product to promote, we have for you, and you make 100% commissions. You keep all your money, and you have all those in the bonuses that we have in on your download page, and the first two bonuses, right? And by the way, we'll soon close it down, so you better take advantage of it very quickly. Now, you set up a conversion funnel after picking your product. You deploy a 14-day back-to-back email campaign, and what you print cash. Now, in this model, we deploy a 14-day email sequence designed to do four things. There are four things that this email campaign does, and the first is to indoctrinate. Now, to indoctrinate is to educate and relate personally. You come to this point where you want to understand your prospect, and you want to understand what is his problem and how you can solve his problem, and you introduce your campaign, right? And then the next thing, after you indoctrinate, the next thing you do is you preframe, right? And here's what you do after you've gotten to know your customer, and you know his problems and what he's facing right now, and so you know exactly what to do, you know exactly how you can help him. You see, this is far better than the erratic model where you are guessing. Maybe he bought this the last time, maybe he will buy this this time. You're not doing that, right? So you reveal his real problem to him, because now you surveyed him, right? Then you present a solution to the problem for free, solution for free, and then but that solution, you make sure is only part of the solution. It's like a preframe. It's not the real solution, but it leads into the solution. You get it? And then you cast a bigger picture. Now, when I say it's not the real solution, it's actually the real solution, but it's not a complete solution, right? But it's such that they can take and begin to apply immediately, just like you have in a lead magnet. It's such that they can apply immediately, right? And the third is you convert, right? Now you present the solution to their problem as a long way to solve the problem, and then you present a shortcut solution, and then you engineer urgency, you engineer the fear of loss, you engineer positive expectancy. You see that? You engineer all those, and then you close the campaign, right? Then after closing the campaign, you re-engage for a short time, and then you close that campaign fully, and you start another campaign. I'm going to show you how I do all this. Now, when you're writing your emails, please make sure to be very direct, and don't write emails that are too long. No matter the story you want to put in the email, let it be brief, because you want to have people actually read your emails to the end, right? Don't let your emails be too long. I'm on the list of this particular marketer. I'm on his list, and every time he sends me an email, I never read his emails to the end, because they are always too long, winding emails, that almost don't have an end. You see that? Now you don't want to do that. All right, now let's move on. The step one, we're going to come here. Let's see, how do you indoctrinate? How do you introduce a new campaign? And that's what we call the indoctrination. And I'm going to show you what to do every single day in your campaign, what to do each day, what to do each and every day of your campaign, of your 14-day campaign. You ready for this? All right. Now, the day one, the first day of the campaign, what you do, you introduce your campaign. You introduce your campaign. That's the day one. You indoctrinate. You make them see, this is who I am. Now, let's say they just came into your list the first time, and you introduce yourself and say, this is who I am. My name is Andy, and I'm this, I'm this, I'm this, I'm this, I'm this, I'm this. You know, and this is what you're going to be expecting from me. Time in, time out, you're going to see emails. Make sure to read them, and you're going to be having whitelisting instructions. Make sure you whitelist my emails. You know, if you're using Gmail and all of that, so you don't miss out on something very important and all of that, and or if they are if they've been on your list, you can introduce your new campaign and say, this is a new campaign, and you know, you'll be expecting a series of emails from us, probably within the next few days, right? So just make sure to keep a close eye on your inbox. Otherwise, you might miss something. You understand? So you have that. Then the day two, what you do on the second day, you survey. You know, the first day you indoctrinate, and then the second day you survey. When you introduce this campaign, you want to throw it up. You want to throw it to them and say, what do you think about this campaign? What do you think about this? Is this what you really want? And then you send out a survey and say, so, and then you get some feedbacks. You definitely get some feedbacks. Sometimes you won't get too many feedbacks, but you get some feedbacks, and it creates for you a kind of picture. You know, let me present. Let me show you an example of a survey. Like, uh, what kind of videos do you watch? What kind of videos do you prefer to watch? What kind of way do you prefer to learn information, to learn new information, right? Is it through PowerPoint presentations? Is it through standing in front of camera? Is it through screencast and all of that? You know, and you get to learn what your customers want. And what do you do? You give it to them. You give it to them. So you survey them. You get what they want. If you don't, if you don't find it in the market, you make it, creating products. You know, and before you know, you are a product creator. And then after the survey, on the third day, you have seen their problem. Then what you do, you announce to them. You know, you reiterate the problem that they're facing. You say, this is actually your problem. And he says, yes. You know, in a prospect's mind, you know, he says, this guy understands my problem. This guy understands what I'm going through, right? And then he now is waiting for the solution. You see how you can engineer something so powerful, such that they're like, oh, thank God I'm on this person's list. He understands my problems, and if he understands the problem, he definitely should have a solution for it. And whatever solution he has for it, I am ready to take him up on that solution. You see that? All right. Now let's look in here. Now the first day you indoctrinate. Indoctrination series. Now the first day you indoctrinate, and this is the first day a prospect joins your list. You know, if the prospect just joins your list for that first day, you add some whitelist instructions, and introduce yourself. And sometimes you might even have to put a short video, or a picture of yourself in the email inbox, and and you introduce. Or if it is a new campaign, you call it a case study, and you introduce this new case study you'll be dealing with in the next few days, right? And you tell them, keep a close eye on your inbox. You don't want to miss something. So here they are getting ready to receive the next content in your series, you see. And then the second day, the day two, is a survey. Now you send out a survey saying, I want to help you get more results. Now, what's the biggest problem, and what solution approach do you want me to take? You can say, what kind of videos do you want to watch? You want to watch live reviews? You want to watch this? You want to watch that? Now, exactly what do you want? You understand? Now, so and you give them options, and you take their response, and you develop a statement of problem from the survey. You understand? Now, then you tell them, okay, from the survey we conducted yesterday, the biggest problem on this data, the biggest problem is this and this and this. And now, what approach would you like me to take in you know in solving the problem and all of that? And then you tell them, watch your inbox closely, because from tomorrow I'm going to be giving you the solution to the problem. And they are all glued to their email inboxes, right? The next day, right? And then the second step is to preframe. After you indoctrinate, you preframe, right? And what do you do with the preframing? Day 4, day 5, day 6, you preframe. You understand? And here's what you do on day 4. You present now this solution you're going to give to them. You're going to present it in parts in order to create in order to create a positive expectancy. So they keep expecting something for tomorrow. They keep expecting something for the next day, right? And then on day 4, you present the part 1 of the solution, right? You present part 1 of the solution, and what you do, you present it in such a way that it contains features of the product that you are preframing. So you present a solution in such a way that it preframes your core offer. Now the day 5, you give the second part of the solution, right? And it preframes the core offer also, right? And on day 6, you present part 3 of the solution, and then you tell them to watch out for something very special coming up tomorrow, right? And and day 4 is the part 1 of the solution, right? Now you're seeing that, right? And right. So the step 3, you convert, right? And the conversion, you have 4 days to do your conversion. You have 4 days to convert your you have 4 days to convert to your offer, right? On day 6, you spoke a little about your offer, and you told them that tomorrow you're getting something on it, right? Now on day 7, you're telling them, right, this, yeah, on day 7 you're telling them this is the offer, right? And you tell them, and you take them, you give them a link to the offer, and you engineer a kind of urgency. You create urgency, you engineer urgency in such a way that they will feel like they are losing something if they're not opting in, or if they're not getting this product as quickly as possible, right? Now on day 8, right, when you present a pitch on day 7, you're going to have a 3-day countdown, right, for day 8, for day 9, and for day 10, right? And then you engineer it in such a way that it closes on a particular time on day 10. You get it? So on day 8, you have 2 days to go. On day 9, you have a day to go. On day 10, you have count 0, and it ticks and winds up at a particular time. You understand? And it winds up at a particular time. So you're creating actually a real kind of urgency. You're creating an urgency that winds up and closes up at a particular time. You understand? So and that's what you do. So you convert through this process, right? Now you see that now on the 7, remember on the 6, you had told them about the solution, and then on the 7 you talk about this shortcut solution, and and that's your product that's going to last for only 3 days, right? And after, it will be closed to the public. And make sure you mean it. When you see something in marketing, you have to engineer your marketing in such a way that you are a magnetic marketer. A magnetic marketer does not beg a prospect to buy his product. you know, you should be perceived as having all the power. And that's where you become a magnetic marketer. A magnetic marketer is such that has authority and and is perceived as having all the power. So if you talk about urgency, mean it. Now let them know, let them be used to it. So if you tell them it's going to be up for 3 days, mean it. You get it? Now on day 8, you send a series of emails. Sometimes when you're doing a countdown, you could send a series of probably 2 emails a day, uh, right? You send countdown emails, 2 days to go, and then you add social proof and testimonials if you have any. You could say so and so and so and so number of persons have opted in or have taken up this offer. You know, uh, uh, you don't want to be left out. You don't want to be left out, and I might not open this up for you anymore. Again, it could just be the last. So on the 9, you have the countdown, 1 day to go, and on the 10, then you count it in hours. And then step 4, you re-engage, right? After you close that campaign on the 10, right? Now that's not the end of the campaign. You have a re-engagement, right? And this re-engagement is to get them ready for the next campaign, right? And then that's on the 11 and 12, you're sending no emails, right? And on the 13, you announce a hangout, right? And you're going to take questions and answers regarding the product that they purchased on the other day, right? And then you make sure you emphasize, right, in that hangout, that, well, if you want to get that product, it is closed right now. You can't get it anymore, right? Now it makes those who couldn't get your offer see that they lost something. So the next time you have an offer, they're gonna do everything to get that offer. You understand? Then on day 15, you start another email campaign. Right? It's that simple, right? And then you've seen that, right? So right, you've seen that. Then you recycle on day 15. You recycle the whole process. You start another 14-day campaign, right? You start another 14-day campaign and all of that, right? Now, in the next module, we're going to look at how to manage your customer list in the long term. How do you how do you take care of your list in such a way that in the long term it remains an asset to your business, right? Right. So that's what we're going to be looking at in the second, in the next module, right? And it's going to be very powerful. Understand? It's going to be very powerful. All right. Remember our rule: 20% learning, 80% action. The money is not in the action; it is in the learning, right? And that's why I want to remind you about this again. Start making money right now, and look into the special bonus on the top of the download page. I give you 2 insane bonuses, that are at least 10 times the value of this course, and you get you click on the 2 free get free access links to discover these bonuses, right? And I told you we're having a particular experiment that's going to last for just a short time, and all you have to do is succeed and send in your testimony. So this is my little way of specially thanking you for deciding to purchase this course. You know something? Those courses, those bonuses, they are powerful. I tell you something, because with these bonuses, you can actually take yourself to the very next level in your marketing career, and that's exactly what you want to do, right? So I'll see you in the next module, right? Until then, enjoy.